Alright, hello. This is the introduction to this video. So this is going to be the 4th hour. We just got a fishing level. Now we're level 44 fishing. So being here for 1 hour will bring you to like level 43. From level 30 to, well, level 28 up to level 44 fishing. Essentially, if there was no double experience, it would take twice as long, which isn't too bad. Sitting here for 2 hours to get 44 fishing. And then our main goal is still just to get 52 fishing. We just want to get 52. Oh, the fishing spot moved. We just want to get 52 fishing for the Menifos fishing. That's basically it, just so we can gain reputation while we're fishing. So that's right, we needed to chop one more tree at the end of the last episode. Needed to light one more fire at the end of the episode. So this episode starts with a whole bunch of levels. Wow. So this is the bonus experience grind. Pretty much, it finally moved up to the top left up here for some reason. We're wondering, because it was up there at one point, and then now that's preferably where we would like it to be. So our trick is we just cook food, and then we just drop it here like this while it's cooking. And then when it's done cooking, we cook the salmon on the fire with no EXP waste. So as soon as it's done cooking, we put the next one on and then we cook it. Cooking on the bonfire gives you 10% bonus experience. So that's why we've been cooking on the bonfire. I mean, like, compared to cooking on a regular stove, gives you 10% more experience. So it's always worth it making a fire. So we're done cooking, then we lower the fishing spot. And we just finish dropping everything here quick. Dropping fish only interrupts the animations. It does not interrupt the fishing. And then we could right click here and say lure. Now we're saving the fishing spot. So as soon as the fishing spot moves, we know it only moves to a different location. It doesn't actually get destroyed. So if our character stops fishing, then we can just click on the lure fishing spot and he'll start running to the new location without us having to find a new location. Plus we know the new location is going to be newly made, so it's going to be there for at least 1 or 2 inventories. Should be absolutely amazing. And then we're going to see how many levels we're going to get. So we're probably going to stop recording pretty soon. We're just going to record the cool lure trick, which I don't know, we think it's really... But here's the introduction. Once we get to 52 fishing, what do you think we should do? Probably thieving. We're thinking of just thieving up to level 30 quickly. All we have to do is steal a bunch of vegetables or cakes. One of the two. And then agility. We could train agility in Berthope. Train agility to level 30. It should literally just take like 1 hour to get to 30 agility. Yeah, and then we could skip all that stuff. And then do we continue on agility? Is agility one of the main skills we focus on? Or what is the main skill? Mainly mining and smithing, right? Mining and smithing would be one of the long skills. Well, kind of. So here we'll just light one more inventory and then we'll end the introduction clip. Essentially, this is pretty much all we're doing for this bit. Cook the raw trout, mash the spacebar button, drop everything. We started with 3,000 feathers, so now we have 2,511. That means that we've almost fished 500 fish, and we don't have to go to the bank. We don't have to go to the bank ever. Going to the bank is losing experience. Going to the bank is EXP loss. So we haven't banked any of these. Mainly because they're worthless, right? Mainly because they're worth like 36 GP, 60 GP. There's better ways to get money if you wanted to. You could do something to make money and then just rebuy more fish than we've fished up even. Alright, so we're back for a little clip. So there's 31 minutes left, right? 44, 31. So we're just here for a couple minutes. We get to level 48 fishing. We could just get to level 48 fishing here quick. But our fire making level, we're 15. So that means that we could actually cut this oak tree and we could light the oak logs. So it's something else we could do. We could actually light oak without actually training fire making. Amazing. So they will give us more experience, and we believe that we will be able to get to level 52 before the hour. Should be able to get to level 52 fishing. And then if we do, then we could just do some thieving for the end of the episode. And then maybe at the beginning of the next episode, we could just do agility quick. Or we could go north to Varrock. Then we could get the Varrock waypoint. And we could start mining. We do have an adamant pickaxe. We would just need to make the box to be able to store the ores. So that's actually super sick. We made the bowstrings, and then we were able to sell them on the Grand Exchange in Menifos. There's level 48 fishing. So that was the goal. And then we just wait till we have a one space, go chop the dead tree. Could have chopped the oak tree, but it doesn't really matter. Whichever one's closer. Usually we've been fishing over there. But we've been watching the fishing spots. So there's level 17 fire making. We've been watching the fishing spots. We've seen that this one moved. So we've been alternating between which one moves. So maybe that one's going to move pretty soon. No, this one might move pretty soon. Essentially, we're just watching the fishing spots, trying to not lose experience. Because essentially, if you're fishing at a fishing spot that's in the process of moving, you're not going to be catching any fish. And it's not going to warn you, it's not going to alert you in any way. Essentially, you're just going to be standing there for, 30 seconds or something? And then you'll just find out that the fishing spot has moved. Oh, we did get a wood cutting rock, a strange rock for wood cutting. So none of these spots have moved in a while. One of them is going to move pretty soon, or maybe both of them will. Seem to move in close proximity to each other. Like if one moves, then the other one will probably move within the next 1 minute maybe. I was gonna say 30 seconds. Oh, you got a key hunter ticket. We got another thing, so another thing in our inventory. Claim key token. We got the sealed clue scroll, easy. So we got all of these things from fishing. Amazing. All we need to do is get 4 more fishing levels. So maybe we'll come back after we get all the fishing levels, and then there'll be something else to do. So this is the grind for the double experience, right? Where there's double experience happening. What do? Do we play the Iron Man? Do we just make the trader that doesn't level up any skills and just does trading like we originally planned? No, we decided to just make the double experience appear or something like that. Essentially, we just create a whole brand new character from scratch. And we see how far the double experience can get us. If we're trying to be optimal, right? If we're not using the bank, we're just sitting here dropping all the fish. We're cooking them. We're just fishing them. We don't even have to leave this spot. Lumbridge is the perfect place to train fire making, cooking, fishing, and wood cutting too, apparently. Let's just run over here and chop this oak tree for something different. It'll give a little bit more wood cutting experience, and it'll give a bunch more fire making experience. So when we cut the oak log, so sometimes it'll give us a rock, and then we'll have to drop a fish. So if we light the oak logs, use the raw trout on the fire. Perfect. So 120 fire making experience. Yeah, we'll come back here. Once it says 44:26, we'll end the clip. So in 25 seconds, we could pretty much just sit here and cook these fish. So our inventory is getting cluttered with all these strange rocks and all these key tokens and other things, which doesn't actually bother us if the game allows you to drop the items this easily, right? The game allows you to drop these items without interrupting anything. That just makes it super simple. There's absolutely no experience loss at all. Oh, we're a little bit past the time we were supposed to. Let's just cook these 4 salmons before we end, and then we'll go fishing. So did the fishing spot move? No, it's still in the same spot. So it should be moving pretty soon. We'll watch one of the fishing spots move, maybe. So I'll drop all the cooked fish. I just fished there, the fishing spot just moved. Alright, hello. Maybe we could do the outro of the clip. So, if we could just take a break here. I think we're gonna take a break. We've been playing for like 2 hours straight. 2 hours just of all bonus experience. Essentially, we've just been fishing here. We didn't quite get to our level 52 fishing goal. We did get pretty close. So the fishing spot literally just moved and we clicked it and then we got here. So we know that the fishing spot won't move for a minute or two. Perfect. That means that we can just sit here and happily drop all of our cooked fish. And then just replace them with more raw fish to cook. So it's pretty cool. Essentially, next video, we're going to get to level 52 fishing. Here we could see, and took like 2 hours to get up to level 51 fishing. 2 hours to get up to 51 doing this method. And we did get a whole bunch of wood cutting levels, right? We got level 21 wood cutting, almost level 22, level 19 fire making, almost level 20, level 53 cooking. We just got level 53 cooking, level 50 fishing. We're almost level 51 fishing. So I think we're just going to log out as soon as it says 44 minutes, and then we're just gonna see how much time we lose when we log out. Pretty sure we lose like 3 minutes for some reason. 44 minutes, it has a delay of 3 minutes. I'm not sure. It's just when we log out our character, when we were doing it for the first little bit, for the first hour and the second hour, we noticed that it said 3 more minutes were missing than were originally at the end of the last episode. It could be that we were just rendering it or something, but we did literally log out at the end of the episode. So we'll just cook this inventory. Essentially, what are we going to work on after this? We're just going to render this video and the video before it. Just actually really short videos, our shortest videos ever. They're like 10 minutes or something. Something around 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Let's use the raw salmon on the fire. Cook those quick. If we drop the trouts, because we should take a break and then rethink everything and then plan out what we're doing. We do know that we want to do thieving, agility, and mining and smithing. So we already have the pickaxe. Generally, it's not worth it cutting the trees here until you have a full inventory. Essentially, you're going to be walking up here and then lighting the tree. We did try storing more logs, but we're going to log out here in 20 seconds. And then we're just going to come back and then we're going to go straight to fishing. Probably straight to fishing just to get to level 52 fishing. So we're basically level 51 fishing when we end this episode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's log out and then see what happens.